Hello, welcome to Premiere Scene and Happy New Year as the highly anticipated follow-up to Unbreakable and Split has finally arrived as we attend the UK premiere of Glass. When you're reading a script from Night, is it a real page turner because you never know what to expect? You're always going to be surprised?
I always hope they all are. Knight's a fascinating writer, and I do have an expectation from him that's different from the majority of writers that I read. So yeah, I always expect it to be a page turner, and I expect not to know what's going to happen on page 105 if I'm on page 25.
And when you're reprising a role after a long period of time, did you come with it with a fresh pair of eyes, or did you return to your original source to inform the character?
You have to refer to what's there. Elijah has a history, and we know who he is, and we know that he's been in this particular place for specific amount of time, and who knows what they've done to him and what they've tried to make him believe about himself. And the resilience and the innate intelligence that he has, makes him a totally different individual from the average person that they have locked up in.
I imagine the psychological journey that you're able to go on with your character is a real kind of an exploration.
It is. It is. It's fun.
When you approach the characters, did you take them as individual people, or did you want to bring a part of Kevin into each character?
Well, they are all a part of Kevin. They're all a part of Kevin that couldn't survive as part of the whole. And if they'd remained as part of the whole, I think he'd have probably killed himself. So they had to dissociate. They didn't dissociative, they dissociated. But thanks. No, I appreciate it. I needed the help. It's really cold. My lips are starting not to work anymore. I'm like, yeah, no, it's a really good point. Yeah, it's a really good question. Yeah. Yeah, that one got cut. So they dissociated. I didn't really play somebody who was sick. I played a lot of different people. Just played 20 odd people. And none of them were mentally ill. One of them was suicidal. And one of them was maniacal. But I don't know if that makes them mentally ill. I don't know, maniacal is mentally ill, of course it is. But he was trying to do a really good thing. He just had a particularly despicable way of doing that good thing.
So I believe you always had the original vision to have a trilogy here.
Yeah.
Did you ever deviate from the original concept that you had for that trilogy, or over time has that changed?
Pretty close to the original thing. One of the things I got to do more of was humor, kind of a weird humor, because I think when I was doing Unbreakable, that kind of humor wasn't really accepted, and I wasn't particularly good at it at the time, and I became more adept at being able to do funnier things, so I could put it into The Visit, and then again in Split, and then now in Glass, and so that was one thing. And then in Glass, I get to comment on this kind of obsession of comic books and comic book movies, which obviously did not exist when Unbreakable came out.
Well, that's it from the UK premiere of Glass, and quite frankly, I'm shattered. So do us a favour and give us a like and subscribe.